Hello, Big Beefy Burger Buddy here with another episode of the Binding of Isaac Repentance. Today, I'm gonna play more Lost without a Holy Mantle. We're gonna immediately start in a good room. I guess I could say the three things I usually say at the beginning of a Isaac recording session. Is we try to do the funny thing. Is yeah, how long has it been since I recorded? Like 3 weeks? A lot has happened in said 3 weeks. I don't want him to jump on me because, you know, anything kills me instantly. You know, like, I had a couple bad days at work, a couple good days at work, trying to get cleaning done. My internet went out for like a week. Just, you know, just things like that, you know? Life stuff, you know. And I was trying to get some cleaning done. In fact, right behind me is one of those, like, drawer shelves. Like the plastic ones that have a bunch of drawers. Yeah, one of those is literally behind me. If I push my chair a little farther back, I'm probably going to hit it. So, I'm not going to do that. And, you know, I feel good. I got some stuff done. You know, I got some, the kitchen strangled. I got the kitchen strangled, yeah. Straightened up. A lot of, general tidiness being, taken care of. And, I'm glad I got that done. So, now that I'm in a good mood, and it's literally almost 8 o'clock right now, 8 p.m., I figured I might as well ruin it. By playing as funny tainted Lost. This is gonna be 3 soul hearts and a cheeseburger right here. It's actually useful, like actually really good. Something I wasn't prepared to find. Okay, well, it's probably not gonna be there. Could be here though. Watch, easy. We always take pills. Okay. I want my item room. That's really what I'm going back here for, is my item room, because this run is definitely a high likelihood that it's going to be a success. I would say like a 3% chance, maybe at most, that I succeed. Especially like a good item like this. It's actually like a good item. I'm gonna use this and get a little delirious. We're gonna get Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows seems like the kind of item I would actually want on the die in one hit character. Especially fighting a boss like this one. I saw the future of me being a spaghetti-o on the floor. I had just enough reaction time to not die to it. We're already starting off with some Lost shenanigans. The HP ups. I prepared for this recording with some water. Need to hydrate. I could go into this Isaac's room and get no value at it, most likely. Hopefully it's it is! See, I could sleep in that and it would be probably, just a cutscene. Because sleeping in a bed if you don't have red hearts gives you red hearts. Brother Bobby, actually good item. So, I'm gonna try to get that. So there was value to be had in my Isaac's room. We got Brother Bobby, the damaged boy. He's gonna help me clear these rooms faster with his Brother Bobby tiny tears. More bombs. What's some other interesting things I did? Because I'm pretty sure I talked about I think every time I start a new recording, and it's been a while, I usually talk about how I made tea, because I usually make tea. Tea is delicious. At least the tea I like. There's nothing here I'd want. You know, tea is like boring. I don't think anybody would care. I was gonna walk into that and then die, and if I died like that as the Lost, it would have been pretty funny. I'm playing Lost Shenanigans again, like, two reasons. One, it's probably funny to watch me play a run for about 10 minutes and then die in one hit. It is funny. I watched the actual episode I uploaded today was the first Lost Shenanigans one, where I died like 4 times. I watched some of it. I didn't watch all of it again, because aforementioned cleaning, that's usually what I do. I might as well become like a housemaid. We take Devil Deals as this character. We get Dark Bomb. Dark Bomb's not gonna do anything for me, and neither is that. So like, I feel cheated going into there. Nothing of value. I could have at least taken Dark Bomb. I guess I could have done that, you know. Don't do that. I'm waiting for you to do that too. Just gonna do this because the likelihood of me needing Book of Shadows next room probably not gonna happen. See, I got that. That's much better than Lovers. Yeah, what? I think I want to mention this actually. Yeah, so I don't really care about Reddit at all, and I have it installed on my phone. I keep getting like messages that are like from this subreddit, because I follow the Binding of Isaac subreddit sometimes when I literally have nothing else to do. I could just pop there and figure out, ooh, wow, there's this thing. Apparently it's a common thing on Reddit to make like a voting pool of what your least favorite character in a game is. I'm using this because I don't want to get killed by them. Like, so it's, they take all the characters from this game, and then, ooh, Stoic Tears, that's fucking really good. They just take all the characters and you vote, well, my least favorite character is probably, like, Kane. Kane sucks, I hate him. You just do that for all of them. And, the Lost One, like, is the most liked character in this game. And I would say, yeah, it's valid. When Lost got buffed, I was a super defender of, yeah, this is probably one of the best characters in the game, really, so hard. Because that's current day Lost right now, because current day Lost has, like, 4 really good things about the character in general. Flight, super strong. Spectral Tears, super helpful with having flight. And you have like the Devil Deal chance, or the Devil Deal, like, of your Devil Deals are free. That's really good. You have one of the best defensive items in the entire game. Also, like, exceptional. I think we bomb this and try to get 15 cents. Because BFF would actually be a pretty handy item. But when Lost first came out, this character did not have any of those. No Spectral Tears. Like, nothing useful. I had Flight. Flight doesn't really matter because you couldn't shoot out of this, so what are you going to do after that when enemies surround you? Nothing. Nothing. So just don't do that. I've been playing Elden Ring. I think it's a couple other things I could say real quick. I've been trying to go through like a bunch of my clips, and I kind of have a format for different videos that aren't the Binding of Isaac. More closer to my older, just like highlight ones, I guess. They're not really highlight ones, but I just kind of would take a Team Fortress 2 video and then like filter out the really boring stuff. But I'm doing that with clips now, because clips take up less space in my hard drive, and I don't have to sift through hours of boring-ass content. We're gonna do this. just gonna try to get as aggressive as I can. As soon as he splits, bomb him. Alright, you're gonna give me ceremonial robes. That's pretty good. You're gonna give me Guppy's collar. I'm gonna take that one. Ceremonial robes, good damage up. I still... Oh, I do have 15 cents. So yeah, I definitely want to go back. Guppy's collar is going to prevent me from dying, hopefully. 9 lives would be nice, because then I could actually turn this into a real run. I mean, it's not like it's not a real run right now. I have good stats, just lack the one thing that Lost lacks in general, and that's HP. So I'm subverting some of my my tendencies. I didn't die the first floor. That's pretty good. BFF. I don't think I've gotten it yet, but it doubles the damage of all your familiars. I don't remember if I had that during the Delirium, like, 50 familiar run, but just in case, that is what that item does. So Brother Bobby's going to be doing a lot of damage. Big Chub. Good familiar as well. Let's not die to these guys. I can go in this boss trap room and then hopefully find... I don't want that, no. Don't blow me up. For one. Don't blow me up. Alright, that's not trapped. Trying to use my brain power here and figure out, is the thing going to be problematic? I thought that was an enemy spider. I'm really in, like, paranoid mode. Just don't do that. 2 diamonds. 14 cents. Why not? Hermit. Good card. Surprised I'm even finding cards in, like, those bags. I haven't been finding them. Like, in general. I would only get, like, consumables. Like, to the point where I thought you couldn't even get cards in them anymore. And apparently you can. Or I just got super lucky. I knew you could get them rarely, but now you just don't get them. I really just want any sort of, like, protection item. But for a no mantle lost run, this is actually going very well. And that's not a bad one. I don't remember if this hurt. I for some reason remember this doing damage too if you got a kill with it. Ooh. That was a little closer than I'd want. Those enemies in particular I hate, so we're just gonna try to get through this fast. Greed. I sincerely doubt greed is going to pose any threat to me. With 2 really good items. I'll let you pick which ones are the really good items right now. There's a couple of them, really. Because BFF's a really good item. It's a really good item with what I have. We always take bills. Because I think Big Chub's actually a pretty good item. Especially because of his buff, where he does more damage over time. That tier almost killed me, and that would have been a good way to do it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go to the next floor. Don't feel like backtracking really. I'm gonna move my mic. Sorry if you hear the sound of it. Okay, okay, you could be problematic if you want to be. Oh my gosh, stop with these bombs. Give me that, though. What value does that have? None, but I could pretend it had any value for me. I was afraid... I was afraid that, that tier was gonna walk into me. Or, like, that tier was gonna hit me if, the spider procced it. I got trolled just now. I'm gonna say that's not the first time that's happened, by the way. and I can tell you exactly why that just happened. I had that A+ paper, and it gives you 10 luck, so you get a bunch of chests. Forgot I needed to do that. I needed to make sure that I don't just walk into a spiked chest and die. Speed up's not bad. And that item has actually killed me like at least 4 times at this point. Because you saw me unlock that Jacob and Esau alt character when I beat the game. If you watched that episode. I've done that on the alt version of this character several times where I pick that item up and then die. But, you know, whatever. It's not even that big of an issue. Cube of meat, probably don't want it. Just like don't have this guy shoot at me. That's a pretty unfortunate way to lose a good run, but you know what? Guppy's collar can't save me every time. We got this feels like a lot longer to fight. Can you speed it up a little bit, buddy? Can you speed it up a little bit? Come on, just break already so I don't have to deal with your friends. A 7 Q L S. I don't know why I have to do that with the character. Okay, we're gonna reroll that into a speed up. So far we can die faster. I'm doing Lost Shenanigans because I want to play Greed Mode again, but I wanna play Lost Shenanigans before I play Greed Mode again. And yeah, I'll unlock Holy Mantle probably rather soon. If I'm not mistaken, I have like between 600 and 700 coins donated in it. So that's like 3 good runs, and then it's probably done. But I also want to like unlock more characters. But I do want to unlock. You know what? If I'm unlocking characters, just unlock the character from Greed Mode. That's really what I should just do. Okay, well that's probably valueless to me because I'm pretty sure I have to get hurt to have that activate. Could get another Isaac's room. Hopefully none of these guys shoot at me. It would be a very bad way to get defeated in combat by my archenemy. Some other interesting things. Like Elden Ring. Elden Ring's out. That's a very highly played video game. You've bombed. I was hoping for a bomb. Probably not one that was lit, though. I want a couple more bombs. Would be appreciated. Don't think I'm gonna get the same luck with the 5-bomb Tinted Rock. It's possible, though. It's possible. But I think I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I'm playing Elden Ring. It's a pretty fun game. We get no progress in it because the online's kind of trash. My internet going out, so I couldn't play it for like a week. Unfortunate. Oh, my throat's getting a bit dry. I know how to cure this. Some good old water. Trying to think, like, I have another game recorded that I want to upload because I really like that game. You probably won't see it for a while because I'd need more recordings, and those rounds take about 50 minutes. That's boring. You don't want to watch, like, funny game for 50 minutes. Why would you want to watch a video game for, like, that long? Come on, dude. Okay, well, here's what we could do. We're gonna go in here, because I'm lazy. We could try. Oh, I could do this a really stupid way if I want. This could get me killed.
The tower.
Okay. Okay, well there goes my only chance of breaking the carpet. It's not a dirty carpet either. I didn't want to walk into that. I wanted the pill. Oh. I think that's sleeping in a bed 10 times. Friends till the end, not valuable to me. Was there a bomb in said shop? 5 minutes? What am I on, floor 2? Okay, yeah, it's not even that bad. No, we're gonna go for the funny strat. Okay, no bomb. No bomb. No bomb. Just want a bomb so I can get in there, because usually they like increase the chance that it's an item. And an item would be nice. An item that isn't Revenge Baby. That will not... Well, I'm not gonna say it's not gonna come into play, but when it does, it's not gonna have any value because the run will have ended. Okay, well, that's not exactly an item I'm looking for. Just gotta Tokyo Drift these guys, I guess. That's the thing I did yesterday. Like Cars the video game, that was fun. I'm just gonna get lazy. And then I don't see myself using that card for any other reason. Hopefully I get like damage up's not bad. I mean Guppy's hairball, I'll take it. Well, we're not getting in that we're not getting in that carpet. I'm gonna peek in here and see if this has any value. Nothing. Alright. I have to sit like really weird. I said there was a shelf behind me, right? It's kind of close behind me. Because, yeah, I was cleaning when I was not playing the video game. The Binding of Isaac. And there's probably what I'm going to do after... I don't even know how many recordings. Probably just one. I don't know how long this one's going to end up, like, ending. There's the bomb I was looking for. A little too late, but I can get another one, actually. Why am I getting so many bedrooms? I'll take it, because, like, this one's probably going to be a dirty one. I'm not going to waste my bomb on it. Just yet. That's... Well, I can go in it for free now. For one bomb instead of 2. So I'm at least going to check it, even if it's not. Another clean one, too. Now, I could use 2 bombs. Could use them to go in the actual trapdoor, or I could use it to blow up the nightstand and get some pills. Oh, we. There you go. Those are both gonna proc. Okay, there you go. I don't think proc is the word I would use to say the guy died, but who cares? That's what I did use. All right, we're gonna use some bombs here. Blow this up because we take pills. And man, do we take pills. We're gonna go in here first, though. Ooh! A black market. I can only take one of these. Because I am gonna take one of these, it's gonna be champion belt. I had the desire in my brain to take Smelter, but I don't think Smelter ultimately was going to be the play there. I think the damage up was instead what I want. Well, I'm glad we're in a room that is going to most likely not serve as a detriment to me. Well, we are going to be here for an eternity until Are You a Wizard ends, and it did. Thankfully. So how's this run looking? Still scary with the no, don't walk into him. This is not Blue Baby boss fight. I still have the PTSD of walking into a boss and then screaming by flipping it. Yeah, that's very good actually. Screaming by flipping my shirt up into my face so I'm not as loud. I'm gonna get killed by a grub here. Just one-shot these. Just one-shot these guys. Yeah, Polyphemus, the item we're looking for, definitely. High damage. We take pills. I mean, this is free. And we got the speed up we lost from the experimental pill. Can I one-shot them? Yes, I can't. I wonder what let me one-shot him then. Get that bomb out of here. Dude, he's shooting fast at me. I hit the horse. Should I hit him? We're not taking that. By the way. I don't want to walk in it. You know, we're taking it. Just don't like autopilot. Use my brain. Yeah, I gotta use my brain here, and then not walk into spikes. That'd probably be bubby. You know, another fucking bedroom. Okay, I can hardly see this. Hold on. Yeah, well, there's no solution to that one. The game might actually kill me with a lack of visual. I didn't check if that one was spiked, by the way. So I literally have every reason to be dead right now. This one's dirty, so I don't care. I might get more pills, though. I'm just gonna look out for, like, spiked rocks. Is really what I'm mostly concerned about. Okay, well, there's the bomb. Do I want to go get the pills? Don't spawn on top of me. I was afraid of that. Okay, we want the damage up. We do. But we want these guys. We want those. So apparently when he spawns in, those can hurt you immediately. Now we know. I'm gonna be honest. This might be the last one. But both of my deaths feel like kind of just bullshit. The spiked chest one, not as much. That one, actual bullshit. Because I guess only some enemies don't hurt you as soon as they appear. So you can see why this character was changed. Okay. This is ultimately why the don't take one hit throughout the entire run roguelike character didn't work, is because you ultimately end up dying to some inconsistencies or just bad RNG or bad items. So that's why you can take a hit every room. But not yet. I think after this one I'll play some greed mode. By the way, magnet, probably not going to do anything for us with our fight. Gonna check my my like funny room. You could put some like coins in here, so I feel like anything happened this floor. Hopefully it's just a bunch of coins. It is. All right. Well, if I did anything this run, I donated like 15 coins. Never mind, like 10 of them. That's actually like a bummer. Okay, same boss. I feel like both of those runs were going super well, and then you just die. I'm trying to think, because there's a couple runs, because again, I beat Lost. Because I just thought he wasn't going to get changed, because it's this game. Like, why would it be like, why would I assume that a balance change would happen in an indie game? Because they just don't happen. I thought it was just gonna get released and be done, so I was like, okay, well, Lost. He's gonna make me want to tear my teeth out. Well, let's play like 200 runs. Okay, well, a range up. Not the best thing, but I'll take it. You know, I guess I'll take it. And some of those Lost runs, they're definitely lost in ways like that. But the worst one is for sure the one in the womb, where all those like jelly grubs are, that you walk in and instantly die. Because you can't move before the enemy jumps at you. That one was pretty fun. I have a couple of other funnier ones. There's a room which the layout is like, you walk in and there's a bomb fly right here. If it's a champion bomb fly with a little orbiting fly, he can kill you. It spawns right here, and the orbiting fly does damage as soon as it spawns. At least it used to. Excellent. So, yeah, I'm just playing Isaac. Lost run's dead. I just walked in the room. I feel like that happens, like... It's rare, but it's definitely, like, just... devastatingly awful. And then you play, like, enough runs of Lost, and then, like... You get killed by walking into a room and dying instantly, and then you realize how futile your attempts are playing the character. I persisted. It was not fun. Did it feel good to beat? Did it feel good to beat the game? Yes, it did. But also, Mega Satan got to a point where he's super easy. He's actually like super easy. He's actually like super easy, right? Of all my Lost like end game wins, because there was only like 3 paths when Lost was out. I'm pretty sure. It was just like chest, dark chest, or dark room. And then Mega Satan, and that was all. That was it. Mega Satan wasn't even required for like completion's sake. There we go. I like to shoot the little one because it makes the game easier. I love hearing that. It's actually a good strategy to shoot the. I mean, that's what they want you to do, but also like, cool. Hopefully this isn't a champion one, and I die because of it. Okay. Just a regular mom's hand. My champion, I mean the one that shoots rocks. That one sucks. But I'm saying I didn't have fun playing The Lost as super hard don't get hit once. I did. But like I'm a very I'm gonna borrow a phrase that I've heard a few times because it's a very good, like, way to put how I feel about like super hard challenges in a game. Is
48 hours.
If you expect perfection from me, I expect perfection from you. And, you know, not every game is a polished Pizza Hut. A good example is one of the... Here's a hot take. I actually hate the video game A Hat in Time. And the reason I hate it is it has the... This is like when Seal the Deal came out, right? It's cool. Okay, you got this. You got the challenge mode. Can't wait to do some challenges. A lot of them are like, actually, they are difficult. But a lot of them are difficult, not because the game in particular is difficult, but because the game itself is actually like really fucking buggy, like awfully buggy. And that's not exactly fun when the game is telling you to play the game at such a high level that you need to be a speedrunner. And then the game doesn't work, and then the game makes fun of you for its game being poorly made. But making games is in fact a difficult thing. But I will still stand by. If you expect perfection from me, I expect it from you. And if the game is buggy, then, well, that's not perfection. And Isaac has a similar problem with that. Especially when Afterbirth Plus came out. This is when Lost was a buffed boy. But there's a couple of really small annoyance things that could definitely ruin a run. I like to use, when it comes to the balance of Isaac, I'm gonna do that so I have a less of a chance of dying. I like to use the Lost. I really like to use Maggie, Lost, Kane, and Isaac as characters to determine whether or not a particular run is balanced. Breakfast, very good, by the way. And if you die as the Lost in a room, or if some sort of circumstance happens, I usually like to think, okay, what could I have done to have prevented that? And if the answer is nothing, then it's generally not a good thing. There was a bug with the way Fear worked on... I don't even know if it got patched. There's a bug that... Like, Fear is already kind of a weird, like, iffy stat in general in this game. But there's a bug with the... I don't know what they're called, but they're the piles of poop that charge at you. There was a bug if you fear them that they could, depending on how close you were to them, they would like hypercharge their speed to a point where I was standing next to one like similar, like right here, or like I was like right here and it was right here and I feared it, and it literally teleported up here in the corner, unable to move, and did damage to me. And I'm like, well, if I was lost, I would have just lost the run because of unfortunate circumstances. And then I usually, I put that that thought process into perspective. What could I have done differently? I think what I want, ultimately, is I want to try to get a Book of Shadow. We did not get it. We're gonna try to fish for a Book of Shadow. Might as well use this. So a bad argument to what could I have done to not have this character bug out and teleport in the corner and do damage to me is, oh, you just shouldn't have picked up the fear item. It's you shouldn't have picked up the thing that caused a bug. is ultimate what I'm saying. And that's not exactly a good reason of what I could have done differently. But Hat in Time had a huge problem. I don't know if any of this got patched. Okay, well it's not. I'm gonna try to fish for it one more time. Where a lot of the new challenges had a very similar, I guess we could do that. You know what? I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take the straw. Anyway, Hat in Time. There would be... Okay, first, yeah, there's a lot that just, like, culminated in me hating that game. It was... Okay, so we got these challenges. They're super hard. It is very easy in a Hat in Time to clip through some certain, like, walls and stuff. Basically any, like, moving geometry. Like, that game has a hard time handling sometimes. So, don't get hit on this boss fight. Oh, you sunk through the platform you're supposed to, jump on and took damage. Okay, do the whole thing again. Okay. It's a lot of stuff like that. And then there was... I think here's another great, example, is... There's one challenge in a Hat in Time, if you haven't played it, where it's basically, okay, just do this, like, part of the game very fast. That's, like, one of the challenges. A lot of the challenges are, like, speedrun challenges. Okay, this is probably gonna suck. It's probably gonna be a death. 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 I'll get to the Hat in Time anecdote in a second here. Because this is one of the harder champions. Probably one of the hardest, actually, in the game. Okay. And so it's going very fast, and one of the challenges you have to do is you have to kill all these specific enemies while you're doing the speedrun. And a lot of it has, like, mobile game star, like, 3 marks, and then you do that, and you unlock other levels by getting enough of those. It has, like, that sort of system. And, one of the things was killing all of the enemies that, were in the area. And the way that enemy worked is if you got under it, it would very, very quickly, like, do a ground pound. And, the way I thought, and the way I, in fact, beat it, was there is a hat in that game that slows down time. So I was like, okay, so you need to use that in order to do that. And if you do that, you can do all 3 completions in the same run. You don't have to, but you can do it like that if you're efficient enough. And I literally said, that is an excellent use of the time stop hat. And then 2 days later, in the patch notes, slowed down the speed of that enemy to be easier to hit. And I'm like, okay, so I found out the way to do it. That wasn't even intended. I died. That's my fault. I kind of dodged out of the rock. I'm going to try one more. Because I'm on this a Hat in Time thing. I feel like... I feel like I want to complain about a Hat in Time. So yeah. The way I thought the game had it intended for you to do it, you used the hat that it literally had one use in the whole game. It was literally a fucking useless item. I thought they added a new use to it, but no, apparently not, so they had to patch the game, and not use the thing they have in the game. And no, the time stop hat does not slow down, I said I don't remember if it does, actually. Whoops. I don't remember if it slows down the, like, the timers for levels. I don't think it does it for challenges. But I was actually, like, genuinely pissed off that the one clever thing I thought about that DLC, and it wasn't even intended. Which, you know what, whatever. And then, yeah, there was a couple really sour things about A Hat in Time's DLC that made me hate it. Another one being, because you have to do all these sections perfectly. Like, one of the ones you have to do is you have to fight the first, like, boss of the game without getting hit. but you sink into his thing you're supposed to stand on. So you get hit because you're doing the boss fight the way it's supposed to be intended. Wow, that game really is just dog shit when you think about it. There's all these things you're intended to do, and then you just can't do it because it doesn't work. Oof. Like jumping on a platform, but then you can't do it because you clip into it and get stuck. Yeah, that game fucking sucks. Actually, I fuck A Hat in Time. I still hate it. The ultimate thing that made me not want to ever play A Hat in Time again was this item is going to get me killed, guaranteed. There was it's a 3D collectathon platformer. Actually, okay, here I'm gonna add two things to this. One, it's a 3D collectathon platformer game. Inspired, Banjo-Kazooie, Super Mario 64, things like that. Has those inspirations. Does not keep track of a certain collectible in the game. Okay. And there's a limited amount of that collectible in the game. Okay. Why is that the case? Why don't you keep track of that number? Why don't you do that? I'm playing this game as a completionist. Why are you not keeping track of the collectible number? Okay, whatever. But they would hide some of them in particular spots, oh, why would you want to go on top of this building? Oh, because there might be a collectible there. In the new DLC area, one of those areas that a collectible shows up in is at the third stage of the DLC. The ship tips over, and you have to save all of the crew members that could have killed me. So, you get an item eventually that shows you where the remaining collectibles are. Again, it doesn't tell you a tally, and depending on what loading zone area you're in, it will not tell you. So, you would have to go to all the secret little loading zone areas and all the levels just to try to find the collectible that isn't tallied anywhere in the game. But it was showing one as being out of bounds in an area, or you had to climb the sunken ship towards the very top, which you are allowed to do. The game literally allowed you to do it. Now, instead of letting me go get the coin that literally it wasn't on screen yet, but it was telling me this is right here. The game, in fact, decided to out of bounds teleport warp me. But also, because I did that, it tried to take the regular, position of the camera when the ship is not tilted over, because I guess for some reason part of that is tied to the mission. It rotated the camera without changing my controls back to the rotation, and it was such a terrible bug that it actually is the game that literally started my hatred for gameplay impeding progress bugs. It was the fact that that literally gave me a migraine to have to look at. And I literally was just yeah, you know what? Everything I liked about this game has been soured because of this. Honestly, the worst bug I've ever experienced in any game. And that includes save file deletion. If my Isaac save file right now, my first one got deleted right now, I wouldn't care that much. Because you know what I could do with that save file? Just play more Isaac. I could do it again. It's not like that save file has all of my. It doesn't have all of my stats for when I just started the game. Because DLCs added, hey, a beaster area. How many times have you been hit? Well, it wouldn't have kept track of that before the DLC got added. So I wouldn't be too upset if my save file for Isaac got deleted. But getting a migraine because I wanted to play the funny game that doesn't work. Yeah, that was already bad enough. And that stage in particular is very, very bad because it is a lot of the platforming in it is the same ship you're in that part of the game. However, it's rotated. It's just a rotated model. They didn't add geometry They didn't add like enough geometry to get you like through the things. A lot of them is like you walking through one door and another. Might as well take it. Sacrificial dagger. I would definitely use it on this character if I had mantle. Can't do that. A lot of the platforming in that stage is like, yeah, it's just going to the other rooms of the ship. But the doorways are now rotated, so like instead of actually going through them, you just keep climbing on top of them. And on top of that, the way you save the passengers is you stack them on top of your head. And if you have more than one stacked on top of you, your controls start to like wobble around, like you lose control of your character because you're balancing them on your head. So combine that with doorways you can't go through, sliding off of things, because like if you try to go on a wall that you're on a jump you can't quite make, you'll try to climb. But since the holes are like too small now to go through like properly, you just climb on top of them instead of like actually going through the doorway. And then after you do that, you get to one thing, you can't climb it, and then you go get the collectible because you see it right there. You have enough time to go grab it. The game then teleport warps you back, gives you a migraine, and then makes you restart the whole mission because it teleported you back to the location of the area, even though you would have been able to do it in time, even collecting the collectible that the game told you was there. Yeah, we're taking that. Cursed Eye. Probably one of the only characters Cursed Eye is like exceptionally good on. So yeah, Hat in Time sucks. Really soured my mood, and I never want to go back to that game, which is funny because I want to go back to that game as a joke, because I have literally told a lot of my people, my like friends, oh, is a Hat in Time. And I had to like justify like, because like I had a bad experience with the game, because again, like playing the DLC areas, yeah, there's a lot that really just goes in this. There's a lot of explaining that has to be done. The DLC area, there was two ones. There was the main stage one, and then there's the challenges. The challenges started with what was my least favorite game, or like my least favorite mission of the base game, which was the beginning hub area, but all the water is now lava. Because that shit just does not fucking work. Particularly the hitbox of the valves that turns the water back, or the lava back into water, was like really awful and inconsistent. But then they took that and made that the challenge of the area, where it's like, okay, well, if you don't do it fast enough, you die. Don't hit me. Don't you hit me, you bumpino. Bumbino really could just like end this. He does the charge attack, like, yeah, the run's dead. Quit shitting at me, dude. Quit shitting at me. So, like, I was excited to see this DLC in the game that I actually did enjoy. And then it really started with, the worst stage in the whole game by far. Not working as intended. And then every time you restart or lose, the everybody's favorite character shit talks you, the player, not the character. GLaDOS is not a GLaDOS is a nice villain because she doesn't shit talk. She doesn't personally insult the person playing the video game. She insults the character in the game. That is actually a thing that I hate about A Hat in Time's challenges, is that, yeah, it's shit-talking you. It's not shit-talking Chell. I almost died, did. Oh, Willow. And it's like, wait, so you're shit-talking me because your game doesn't work. Okay. And then the thing that I think is really cool, this is actually a real run now. And the thing I thought was cool literally gets patched out the next day. I look at the Steam update thing. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2 days, to be honest. But who cares? Hey, that's a really nice use of the time stop hat. Oh, it wasn't intended. Okay, so your one genius thing isn't even an intentional game design thing. That or they patched it because people couldn't figure out that that hat was in the game. Which I feel like it's not that one, because I feel like if you like A Hat in Time, you are familiar with its game mechanics. Anyway, I'm gonna play A Hat in Time. I literally, there's like the multiplayer DLC and the cat DLC or whatever, right? Never played them. I bought them. I feel bad about it. Like at the same time, I don't, because I don't like to be a complainy boy, but I do like to be a complainy boy at the same time. Anyway, 9 lives as this character is like actually one of the best things I could have found. So now I have 9 attempts to not have the run end. And I'd like to reiterate, when I was completing the Lost, 9 lives did not work, because 9 lives, for some reason, on Lost gave him infinite lives when he first came out, and then that got patched out to give him nothing. It was actually a valueless item. I was fortunate enough to never find 9 lives when either of those circumstances were plausible. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, I rarely would go into curse rooms. For obvious reasons, this is the Lost. Like, I wouldn't go in curse rooms in general. But you definitely don't want to do that when you take 1 hit and die. I almost got hit by that one. But I'll have to play super carefully anymore. Is that worm still dead? Alright. But then I had to be like, with A Hat in Time, I had to, my stepbrother asked, his girlfriend really liked funny platformer games. So he had to ask me, hey, I know you don't like the game, but would you recommend A Hat in Time to somebody? And I'm like, I had to actually like take a second to be like, you know what? A Hat in Time is genuinely one of my least favorite games ever made because of the way the bugs ruin the game. Oh, that's fucked. I'm gonna wait to go in there. Actually, I gotta go there anyway. That's cool. Come on. Do I have, like, stapler? Why am I only shooting into one eye? Okay, there we go. So I had to actually be like, okay. Ultimately, most people are probably not going to have the same experience I had with A Hat in Time. Yeah, she'll probably enjoy it. And I feel bad about having to at least find a positive with the game that I genuinely still bitterly hate to this day. Which is why I should definitely play it again. But enough bashing A Hat in Time. Let's go back to the Lost run that has a significant chance now of actually being a success, considering the current items I have at my disposal. Okay, what am I gonna get for that? A Tears Up, yeah, okay. Or was it a Tears Up? It probably was. Can I technically go through Mausoleum? I probably could. Don't want to. Mausoleum's a difficult floor. Quad shot? Kind of forgot I had Dreamcatcher, by the way. Forgot I bought that. Okay, I was gonna say, I haven't seen this thing explode in a while. It certainly still can. Yeah, I'm taking quad shot, by the way, for sure. That with this seems really, really cool. Cool synergy. High Priestess, not taking that one, though. I don't know what I'm gonna get out of this, card against humanity? Probably nothing. Did I just have go homing tears there for a sec? Oh, that's what that matchbook item's doing, or the lighter. Okay, well, an HP up's not worth it. Can I re-roll it? Okay, tears up's maybe. I was like, okay, I probably shouldn't stand right there because he could just teleport on top of me and hurt me. Still mad, still mad at that other guy. Honestly, I'm seeing how long this is gonna take to fight this guy, and I'm like, I could just like kill myself and not be in it. I could give up. Maybe I should have done it when I had quad shot. I'm still gonna try to get out of it without losing a life. Not gonna happen, it seems. Alright, we're at 7 now. It's plenty of lives. Quad shot. I don't know, is that gonna be a positive or a negative? Okay, well, with a charge rate of that, yeah, I think it's positive. Considering that I can just... I would like to explain what happened and why I find it so funny. So I have $3 bill, and I have Fire Mind. Fire Mind has a habit of, it has an ability to blow up when you're near an enemy, or well, not when you're near an enemy. It has a random chance to explode like that. So what happened was it, I have $3 bill as well, and it bounced off that enemy back at me and then exploded when it landed. Well, now that we know that's possible, that's kind of scary. But it sure is cool. But I think it's like... This is a really cool run right now. Okay, well, fuck this. I fucked it up. Alright. I just want to not be next to an enemy when I, like, unleash my barrage. That's ultimately what it is. So who do I want to, like, go for? I could do boss rush. I could try boss rush. I'm gonna go with the damage. We're gonna go to the dark room. I'm gonna see what's in here. I'll take that. It's debating re-rolling them. I don't think we do it. Literally, like, not even any that's worth grabbing. Yeah, fuck that. Well, you didn't do boss rush is lost. Why didn't you do it? Come on, guy. That's the 4th completion mark I'm thinking of, by the way. Was you had to do boss rush. Also, ricochet tears is, or not homing tears, mirror tears. The mirror. That's the item. That's scary too. That's what happened earlier. Okay. Out of here. I will. Actually, do I want the virus? Want Bob's brain, guaranteed. We just need more explosions. Bombs are in fact key. Real quick. Yes, I am. Okay, that's good. Because I was gonna say, if I was recording these lost shenanigans, or if I wasn't, I would have cried. This is gonna be a long episode, by the way, like... Maybe I should split them up. Maybe not. I'm gonna be honest, even though I have 9 lives, I'm kind of proud that I've done so well so far. It's not particularly what I'm looking for. Soul heart, you know what? That's not what I want. Oh! Okay. Okay, Loki. I want Bob's Brain to proc on one of you because it's going to do a lot of damage. There you go. They're bouncing around and having a fun time. Oh my god. Okay. These HP ups are, like, actually terrible. How do I unlock, like, Lost's item pool, like, a modifier? Okay, yeah, 5 trading cards is not what I would call useful. It could be. No. Not gonna do it. I'll try to re-roll it like once. I do have 2 syringes. We're gonna do it. Yeah. Oh, fucking Bob Spring killed me because I was still holding the button. I thought you liked Bob's Brain. What the fuck? Don't come near me. Alright. I do like Bob's Brain. I do have to hold the button, though, to, use my items. I actually don't. I could tap shot, but... So I might just do that to avoid, dying. Lard. Multi-dimensional baby sounds rather good. Yeah. Why? Just like... Fuck. Okay, done. Alright. 4 lives? Not that much. Doable? As long as we don't get bad enemies. We're not that far off beating the game. Depending on what my tier effects are, that could change. I knew $3 bill was going to be, like, the bad decision, but, like... Let's be honest, which one's the worst decision? Picking up Firemind or picking up, the item that had the potential to ruin everything? I don't care. Oh my god! Don't care, by the way. Immediately regret my words, by the way. My choice of words was very important there. Still get bad tier effects. Guppy's Paw. That will give me Guppy, I think. I have 2 Guppy items, right? Nope. Reroll it into a gun there. Okay. Okay, so we have a potential. The game's throwing me hoops. It's throwing me some hoops right now. It's a whole lot of hoopla right now. There's no, like, brim... Okay. Oh, it's only on that side. Get out of here with good nonsense. You're gonna shoot. I'm gonna hide here because I'm afraid of what? The unknown! Okay. Just, okay, here we go. I'm excited. This is, like, really fast. I couldn't see him for a second. It's like he's got camo. He's got active camo from Halo. Dude, it's the thing that you... Lost did... Yes, Bob's Brain did the finish. Okay, that's not trapped. Yes. I thought you... you haven't had the commitment to the absurd in a while. Have you seen this run yet? I don't think you even need a justification of why I wouldn't pick up Super Magnet. Okay, the Whiz is one of the effects you can get. Oh, fuck. I don't know how it didn't get killed there. Do I get to pick all the... I think you only get to pick one, never mind. I guess it's worth seeing. I might get a Guppy. Ooh. Okay, you can't actually attack. That's nice. That's a nice thing about cursed Curse die. Let's just... Okay. She's completely... The fact that I still have a life after that one is mind-numbing, actually. Okay. Go, Bob's brain. Okay, we just need to do well in the Satan fight. Oh! Where did, No, that was the last run. The fact that I have a decent chance of beating this. Okay, we just gotta hope like I don't get a bad tear effect right here. Got a bad tear effect. Got a bad tear effect. Got a bad tear effect. Alright, it's dicey, but you know what? I technically got a completion mark. Give me like dead cat twice. Wow, that's pretty good. Okay. Honestly, just like don't panic, and I think we can actually pull a win into this one. Like actually. Don't pick that one up. Wait, does... Okay, I can't. That's the last run. I'm mixing runs together. I mean, that's gonna be probably... But then again, I'm not holding Funny Magnet, and I feel like Funny Magnet was like the commitment. But at the same time... I'm gonna go ahead and say, considering the fact that my own attacks can kill me right now, I can take the slightly better trinket of the two right now. But it is only like slightly better. Okay, well this enemy could entirely just ruin the run. Especially if you get the whiz and die twice. Yep, okay. Okay. Alright, we're at the ultimate, fucking something like that could happen and kill me. Please, don't be something like that. I'll accept it if it does. I will not be happy about it. It's not like I haven't gotten any value out of this run. If anything, it was comedy. And I did unlock the mind. I'm just trying to... Yep. Just trying to mentally prepare for when one of my own shots kills me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that short feature film worth of an episode. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Fuck a hat in time. It's a shit game.